Europe's calling. Your 2024 adventure starts now. Europe. Just the name conjures up images of cobblestone streets, towering cathedrals, and maybe a glass of wine shared with new friends in a sunny plaza. It's a continent packed with history, culture, and just an irresistible charm. And you know what? It's calling your name. Whether you're dreaming of soaking up the sun on a Mediterranean beach, getting lost in the bustling energy of a historic city, or hiking through breathtaking mountain scenery, Europe has something for everyone. So, if you're ready to trade your worries for a passport full of stamps and a heart full of memories, join me as we explore some of the hottest destinations for 2024. We're talking insider tips, must-see sites, and maybe even a few hidden gems along the way. Let's go. Our first stop takes us to Lisbon, Portugal, a city where history whispers from every cobblestone and the aroma of fresh pastries fills the air. You'll want to get lost in the Alfama district, a labyrinth of narrow alleys, colourful houses and traditional fado music spilling out of little cafes. Trust me, it's pure magic, and no trip to Lisbon is complete without a visit to the iconic Tower of Belém, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that stands as a testament to Portugal's seafaring past. And just a short train ride away, you'll find Sintra, a fairy tale-like town straight out of a storybook. Picture colourful palaces, enchanting gardens, and a mystical atmosphere that will leave you breathless. Next, we're off to Dubrovnik, Croatia, a city often called the Pearl of the Adriatic. And let me tell you, it's easy to see why. Imagine yourself strolling along the ancient city walls, gazing out over the sparkling Adriatic Sea, and feeling like you've stepped back in time. Be sure to visit Fort Lovrijenac, a dramatic fortress that's guarded this city for centuries. And for all you Game of Thrones fans out there, Dubrovnik is a must-visit. This city served as a major filming location for the hit series, and you can even take guided tours that will transport you straight to King's Landing. But even if you're not a fan of the show, Dubrovnik's charm, history, and stunning scenery are sure to captivate you. Now, let's head north to Edinburgh, Scotland, a city that's both grand and gritty, historical and hip. You'll want to lace up your walking shoes and climb Arthur's Seat, an extinct volcano that offers panoramic views of the city. And don't miss the Royal Mile, a historic street that's home to Edinburgh Castle, St Giles's Cathedral, and plenty of pubs where you can enjoy a pint of local ale. But Edinburgh is more than just history. This city has a vibrant arts and culture scene, and if you're lucky enough to be there in August, don't miss the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, the world's largest arts festival. It's a celebration of theatre, comedy, music, and everything in between. Chapter 4, Amalfi Coast, a slice of Italian paradise. Get ready for La Dolce Vita as we journey to the Amalfi Coast in Italy. Picture this. Colourful villages clinging to dramatic cliffs, the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea sparkling below, and the scent of lemon trees filling the air. This is a place where you can truly relax, soak up the sun, and indulge in all things Italian. Be sure to visit Positano, a picture-perfect town known for its pastel-coloured houses and stunning views. Take a boat tour to explore the coastline, stopping at hidden coves and grottos. And of course, no trip to the Amalfi Coast would be complete without a visit to the historic city of Amalfi itself. And if you have a little extra time, hop over to the glamorous island of Capri, just a short ferry ride away. Chapter 5, Reykjavik, where fire meets ice and the Northern Lights dance. Next, we're off on an adventure to Reykjavik, Iceland, a land of fire and ice where glaciers meet volcanoes and the Northern Lights dance across the winter sky. Start your journey with a dip in the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal spa that's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Trust me, it's the perfect way to relax and rejuvenate after a long flight. Then, embark on a Golden Circle tour, a classic Icelandic road trip that takes you to some of the country's most iconic natural wonders, including Gullfoss Waterfall, the geysers of Geysir, and Thingvellir National Park. And if you're visiting during the winter months, be sure to keep an eye out for the Northern Lights, a truly magical spectacle that will leave you speechless. Chapter 6, to Paris, the city of lights and romance and croissants. Paris, the city of lights, the city of love, Retam. It's a place that captures the imagination and steals the heart. Of course, no trip to Paris would be complete without a visit to the iconic Eiffel Tower. Take the elevator to the top for breathtaking views of the city, or simply admire its grandeur from below. Then lose yourself in the Louvre Museum, home to some of the world's most famous works of art, including the Mona Lisa. Wander through the charming neighborhoods of Montmartre and Le Marais, stopping at cafes, boutiques and art galleries along the way. And don't forget to indulge in some of the city's culinary delights, from flaky croissants to rich cheeses to decadent pastries. Chapter 7. Budapest, the Paris of the East, with a side of goulash. Get ready to be charmed by Budapest, Hungary, a city often called the Paris of the East for its grand architecture, rich history and romantic atmosphere. One of the best ways to experience Budapest is from the Danube River. Take a leisurely cruise and admire the city's stunning landmarks from a unique perspective. Be sure to visit Buda Castle, a historic castle complex that offers panoramic views of the city. Relax and rejuvenate in the Széchenyi thermal bath, one of Budapest's many thermal baths. And for a taste of local nightlife, head to the Jewish Quarter, where you'll find a vibrant scene with plenty of ruin bars, quirky pubs housed in abandoned buildings. Chapter 8. Santorini, where sunsets paint the sky and the beaches are black. Prepare to be captivated by the beauty of Santorini, Greece, an island known for its whitewashed villages, blue-domed churches and breathtaking sunsets. Head to Oia, a village perched on the cliffs for the most iconic sunset views. It's a truly unforgettable experience. But Santorini is more than just sunsets. Explore the island's unique red sand beaches and black sand beaches formed by volcanic activity. Visit ancient Akrotiri, a Minoan Bronze Age settlement that was buried by a volcanic eruption. And of course, no trip to Santorini would be complete without sampling some of the island's famous wines. Chapter 9. Amsterdam canals, culture and a touch of cannabis. Get ready to explore Amsterdam, Netherlands, a city known for its picturesque canals, world-class museums and liberal attitude. One of the best ways to experience Amsterdam is by boat. Take a canal cruise and admire the city's charming houses, bridges and houseboats. Art lovers won't want to miss the Van Gogh Museum, home to the largest collection of works by the famous Dutch painter. And for a glimpse into history, visit the Anne Frank house, where Anne Frank and her family hid during World War II. And if you're visiting in the spring, a trip to the nearby Keukenhof Gardens, also known as the Garden of Europe, is a must. It's a riot of colour and fragrance, with millions of tulips and other spring bulbs in bloom. Chapter 10, Vienna, where music, history and coffee culture collide. Our final stop takes us to Vienna, Austria, a city steeped in history, music and elegance. No trip to Vienna would be complete without a visit to the Schönbrunn Palace, the former summer residence of the Habsburg emperors. Wander through the opulent rooms, stroll through the vast gardens and imagine yourself living like royalty. Music lovers will be in heaven in Vienna. Attend a performance at the Vienna State Opera, one of the most famous opera houses in the world. Visit the Mozart house, where Mozart lived and composed some of his most famous works. And of course, no trip to Vienna would be complete without indulging in a slice of Sachertorte, a decadent chocolate cake that's a true Viennese institution. So there you have it, 10 incredible destinations that are sure to make your 2024 European adventure unforgettable. Whether you're drawn to the sun-drenched beaches of the Mediterranean, the historic cities of Western Europe, or the dramatic landscapes of Iceland, there's something for everyone in this amazing continent. From the cobblestone streets of Lisbon to the breathtaking Amalfi Coast, each destination offers its own unique charm, culture, and experiences that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Remember, travel is an investment in yourself. It broadens your horizons, creates memories that last a lifetime, and reminds you that the world is a truly remarkable place. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your European adventure today. Your dream trip awaits.